What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the JTW Sports Show. It's Thursday. We're talking basketball, NBA news. We've had a lot going on. A lot more about to comes pretty soon. So, hey, before we get started, Will, TJ, how you guys feeling?
I'm great. Got something to get off my chest today.
Okay. T?
It's another great day in the hill. We're out here living the dream.
Living the dream. Couldn't have said it any better. So yeah, hey, I mean, there's a lot been going on. A lot of big stories and kind of like some all-time great things going on right now. And I don't think a lot of people are really talking about it. But one thing that everyone's been talking about has been Stephen Curry and how he is on a tear. This dude is in my opinion easily the front runner for MVP right now. He's been absolutely balling. There's a couple players that have been also really, really solid this year. Kevin Durant's doing some absurd things, but it's being overlooked by Stephen Curry. But yeah, dude, look, that's the first thing I want to get off my chest. I think Stephen Curry, number one MVP right now. You guys might think different, but dude, this team's looking kind of dirty.
I can agree with that, Steph Curry, just because the Warriors are playing really good right now, and he's the front runner. I mean, Jokic is still playing. I'm pretty sure as of right now, Jokic has the highest. It'll be if the season ended like today, it would be the highest PER ever.
Yeah, that's wow. That's what I'm saying. There's a bunch of just like NBA great stuff going on.
You got to think even a guy like DeMar DeRozan, a guy like DeMar DeRozan playing. I don't think he's going to win MVP because I don't think he's going to play this well the whole season. But hell, he's not carrying the Bulls, but like he's easily been the best player on the Bulls this year.
The fact that the worst free agent signing is leading their team to an outstanding record. Not personally, I didn't think they were going to be as good as they are. I thought they were going to be maybe a slight playoff team, but they've been balling out, dude.
Yeah, they're definitely looking like a top 3 seed in the East. But the thing I want to talk about today, is Giannis. Giannis last night against the Lakers,
LeBron-less Lakers.
LeBron-less Lakers still. Giannis put a beat down on the Lakers and mainly Anthony Davis. I mean, this man Giannis Anthony Davis literally said, "I'm not guarding Giannis anymore," and they switched somebody else onto Giannis. Giannis had 47 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, was 3 of 4 from 3, but he was 18 of 23 from the field.
Yeah, he sucks, dude. He couldn't get a double-double.
He's 5 shots. 5 shots. This man made AD look like a bitch. Anthony Davis is – I've always said Anthony Davis is overrated, and then, of course, he came to the Lakers. The first year he was here, they won the championship, blah, blah, blah. He looked great. Everybody's like, oh, he's a top 5 player in the league. He's better than Giannis. Obviously, Giannis came back last year and shut down all those rumors, and then he's doing it once again this year. Giannis is, in my opinion, the most dominant player of all time.
Huh?
It's a hot take for
So hold on. You ever heard of some dude named Shaquille O'Neal?
I understand that, and Giannis, dude,
bro.
No, I'm with Jimmy on this one.
Look, dude.
Come on, Will.
I can see it. Giannis is very, very dominant, but Shaq is literally known as the most dominant NBA player of all time.
I think Giannis has taken that over.
I'd like to see the evidence.
From the simple fact that,
bro, stop it. Stop it.
He keeps getting better.
Bro.
That doesn't mean he's the most dominant player. That just means he's the most improved.
Okay, look, I think he can get there. Give him maybe the end of this season, maybe next season, maybe 2 more seasons. But dude, bro, like think about all the stuff Shaq's done.
I understand that.
Giannis ever broke a backboard? Ever shattered a backboard? I haven't seen it.
Dude, you gotta looking at Giannis's stats for since 2017, he averaged 26.9, 27, 29, 28, and 28 again this year. To go along with he's never averaged below 10 rebounds in that whole stretch, along with never averaging below 5 assists. So this man, yes, he's dominant in a different way than Shaq, but you can not stop him. He can do anything he wants. And he's going.
I get that, but also like you got to think of how the game has changed. And Giannis is oh God, I almost said a similar build, nowhere near, but he's like Giannis playing back then. If you put them in the same era, I still think Shaq is a more dominant player than Giannis. Just because the way the game has changed, everyone's expecting the 3-point line to be where everybody's shooting from. That's where all the field goals are being made from. And Giannis is exploiting the paint, and he's realizing that people aren't preparing for the paint defense anymore. And so Giannis is going in there, and he is dunking on everybody. He's 7'19". He's huge. But bro, like,
But the way I look at it is literally teams are leaving him open at the 3-point line, and he's still driving to the basket with 3 dudes in the paint and scoring. You cannot stop that.
if you put Shaq in today's league, I promise you, he will do the same thing. Obviously he's not going to shoot as much. He's not near as athletic as Giannis, but he is still a more dominant player. There's nobody. Name someone that's even similar to the size of Shaq in the league right now.
Honestly, the biggest
name one defender that can stop Shaq right now in today's league. I can't think of him either.
The guy, honestly, the biggest guy that I can think of that would have the size and the strength is probably
Cristiano Felicio.
Probably like Joel Embiid, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think Joel Embiid would have a chance against Shaq.
No. Shaq would dominate Joel Embiid, but also
the most dominant player.
All they have to do is just foul him, give him to the free throw line. He'll be okay.
I don't know, bro. Giannis is he's different, man. He's different. I think
I love your trust in him, and I think Giannis will go down as the greatest player of all time. Over Jordan, over LeBron, over Shaq. I think he will be the greatest player of all time by the time his career's over. But I think right now, if you pause the world right now, Shaq was a more dominant player than Giannis right now.
I don't know, man. If it is,
you're also comparing two eras of basketball.
Yeah, if that is true, because I think you put Giannis back in that era, and he might average 40 a game just because of the way he plays.
So you're saying that Jordan's kind of overrated?
Oh please.
No, because back in that era, he was averaging a bunch of points. I think what you just said was LeBron's better than Jordan. That's what I just heard.
LeBron is nowhere near as good as Jordan. Let's not get started.
Okay. Anyways.
Hey, LeBron will be back by Friday. LeBron will be back by Friday.
Should be back in about a week or so. We'll see how this Lakers team really pans out and see if they're really a championship contender team.
Hold on. I said it last week. He's going to come back, win enough games to get him kind of back ahead of everything. And then all of a sudden, I'm not going to play for a couple more weeks. And
yeah, obviously.
I can see him playing for – hold on. I can see him playing for 2 weeks. Take a week off, come back, play Christmas week, and then take another week off after that.
He doesn't play in the Christmas Day game.
Nah, he'll play. He'll definitely play in the Christmas Day game.
But you know who else is going to play in the Christmas Day game?
Probably
Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson is just being cleared for 5-on-5 practice stuff. He's basically fully cleared now, dude. I'm getting so excited because this Warriors team is getting so much more exciting. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait for him to come back. I think they're going to win the championship this year.
That's what Stephen A. said. That's his favorite to win it. But a couple teams that are struggling right now, and I want to talk about it. There's an ESPN article by Andrew Lopez. It's a NBA Panic Meter. I'm just gonna ask you these teams and tell me if you think they should worry, just a quick yes or no, if they should be worried about how they've started the season, or you think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll figure it out. The first team on here is the Atlanta Hawks.
Atlanta Hawks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. I think, Clint Capella hasn't been super healthy until just recently. And just recently, Clint Capella has been playing some of the greatest basketball that that we've seen, obviously, this season. But also, he was playing the way he was playing in the playoffs last year. And that was really good Clint Capella. And if he can come into his own and Trae Young can continue to adapt to the no fouls way of play, then I think this Atlanta Hawks team, you shouldn't worry too much. They start off the season pretty hot, a couple games, but then they really downfall. They lost a few. They went from, a top 5 team to an arguably bottom 10 team. But I don't think they should worry. I still think they are a playoff contender. I still think they're a top 4 seed with a healthy and sustainable lineup. I really do like this team. I really like how Cam Reddish is playing.
DeAndre Hunter's hurt again, though.
Say it again?
I'm pretty sure DeAndre Hunter's hurt again.
Yeah, and that's something that I was about to say too. If we're all healthy, and DeAndre Hunter is such a huge part of our team, and that was something that was not as evident in the playoffs because we didn't make it to the conference finals. But if we can get them healthy, Cam Reddish needs to step up in the place of DeAndre Hunter. They're not the same player, but I think they shouldn't worry too much. Healthy team, they'll adapt. I think they'll be fine.
Okay. The next team on this list is the Boston Celtics. TJ, do you think Celtics should be worried about starting the season 7-7?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, we got to remember it's the early part of the season.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's still early.
A lot can happen in what 6 months. let's show you. A lot can happen in 6 months. No, I don't think the Celtics should be worried. I mean, maybe a trade or two here.
They're pretty much, in my opinion, they're kind of a star-heavy team.
And yeah,
been playing
Jason Tatum is shooting 38% from the field this year. That's bad.
Yeah, no. When your stars aren't producing, you aren't going to win.
Yeah.
Look at the Lakers.
Yeah. The next team on the list is the Milwaukee Bucks. I'll take this one. I don't think the Bucks should be worried. I mean, Middleton and Holiday have both been out. Giannis is doing what he does. They got a bunch of new players. They're going to be fine. I wouldn't be worried about that. Portland Trailblazers. I think that they just need to go ahead and trade Dame. I know he said he's loyal and all that. They just need to go ahead and get rid of him and just be like, look,
start fresh.
Yeah, we can't win. We can't win with you. We haven't. The most we did was 2018. They got to the conference finals and then got swept by the Warriors. So I mean,
I wish they would have traded Dame for Ben Simmons and Matisse Thybulle. I think that would be fun for Philly and for Portland. But
yeah. The last team on this list is the New Orleans Pelicans. They are 2-13 and they
suck. They suck. They should be worried. They suck.
No, I think they should be worried, but not about the team necessarily, but about their best player, Giannis. Zion. 496 pounds, dude. Like, he needs to lose some weight.
He could go play center or guard for an NFL team at the moment. Keeps gaining weight.
Yeah, honestly, throw him at tackle. 6'6". No, I think
conference.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Bad joke. It was a bad joke.
I think they should be worried about like their team in general, as far as like keeping players there. Like Jimmy said, Zion, but at the same time, I've heard a lot of stuff about their GM, their owner, their coaches not, fitting well together, talking bad about players talking bad about them. So I think that whole organization is just like going downhill after, what looked like a promising year last year when, they had a chance to make the playoffs. They didn't, but I thought
they were right there and then turn around a couple months later and now you're
the worst team in the league.
The worst team in the league.
A really veteran leader in their backcourt, and they just.
But then again, you never know.
Zion can come back and they can win 10 straight. And
we have that. Look at Washington last year. Washington was the worst team in the NBA and somehow still made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, Washington now has good players that are scheme fits around them.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, and they have the best record in the East. I like Washington. Yeah. So, that was some good talk. NBA Thursdays. We always talk about NBA on Thursdays. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here?
One quick thing. I just want to ask you guys, who's been y'all's most surprising rookie? Just something quick. You can just say just names, but.
That's a tough one. I mean, I don't.
No rookies really.
I would say most
been an X factor for their team yet.
Scotty Barnes has played good.
Scotty Barnes has played well for the Raptors.
He's starting to fall down a little bit. I would say honestly, the most surprising rookie is Cade Cunningham, but not in a good way.
Yes.
I'm kind of disappointed with how he's playing, but I also think it's a fit thing. I don't think Detroit is trying to run 2-point guards with him and Killian Hayes, and it's not working out. But I think most surprising rookie would be Cade Cunningham, but not in the way that you would think.
Yeah. So I think Scotty Barnes has been playing really good, and same with Evan Mobley. But the one that I really wanted to focus on besides Cade was Franz Wagner. I think I saw someone on Twitter of he was what Houston wanted Jalen Green to be. And so I just thought that was funny. That's something I just wanted to throw in there before we wrapped it up. But
I like Franz.
Orlando's got a big future.
Facts. Cole Anthony, most improved player. I'm calling it. He's a GOAT.
All right, boys. Hey, well, this was fun. I love NBA Thursday,
fun.
which we can talk about, but we want to keep it kind of short and quick. But hey, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you think.
Then look out tomorrow for a little fun Friday.
Yes, sir. See you
Anything
guys.
can happen Friday.
Anything can happen. See you guys.